The DJI AIR 3, that's what today's video is all about. First impressions, what do I think of it? Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel here on this fine day here in the UK. Weather has been a bit hit and miss as usual, but today's video is all about the AIR 3 and what my first impressions of this little beast is. And by Christ, it is some drone. So on with the video and what my impressions, what did they actually change? Well, its predecessor, the AIR 2S, which is this mighty little fella just here. That's what it's all about and how the drones have changed over time. Let's get straight into the video and see exactly what I'm talking about. So the AIR 3 is a successor of the AIR 2S, and I'm sure you all know, but what did they actually improve? 03 transmission system as opposed to the new 04 on the AIR 3, taking it from 18 kilometers to a massive 32 kilometers in range. Max ascent speed from 6 meters a second up to 10 meters a second. That's 120 meters in just 12 seconds. And this bad boy goes absolutely mad when you take it up in the air. Top speed of the AIR 3 has increased to a whopping 47 miles per hour from 42 miles per hour on the AIR 2S. The wind resistance has changed from 10 meters per second to 12 meters per second on the AIR 3, and it fights the wind like it's not there. It really does. The obstacle avoidance system is now, as you know, got the omnidirectional sensing, 2 fish eyes at the front and on the back, and 2 on the bottom, including the infrared system, as we all know. So no side sensing on the AIR 2S. Night mode is included on the AIR 3, which the AIR 2 didn't have at all. Although, in my opinion, the AIR 2S did have that lovely 1-inch sensor that we can see just there, that lovely 1-inch sensor on the AIR 2S. However, moving on, so the most popular upgrade for me is the camera system. It's a dual camera system, a 24mm and a 70mm telephoto lens, the 24 one being on the bottom and the 70 on the top. And that was one of the big selling points that made me buy this drone. So with the AIR 3, we've got 2 cameras, as I've just said. The bottom one, the wide angle at 1.7 aperture, and the top one, the 24mm, which is a 2.8. This means you can shoot nearer without going the full distance, and with it being over 250 grams, we're limited here in the UK to the A3 open category. And this has great advantages. Unless, like me, you have the AIR 2 CFC, which gives you the 50-meter distance. It basically means a case of getting the shot or not. If you've got that 70mm, you can fly as close as you can and use the 70mm, as I've done in this shot just here on the church, and you can get that shot and not have to worry about being over the distance. And that leads me on to today's sponsor, which is Freewell, video sponsored by Freewell, and they've sent me this split ND 4-pack of filters for the AIR 3. And the beauty of these is, because it's got 2 cameras, we have a difference in ND strengths, so that would mean that you can get your exposure set for both cameras at the same time, which is absolutely fantastic if you wanted to get motion blur in your footage using these filters. I'll leave a link down in the description in case any of you out there want to have a look at these and maybe get yourself a set. They're quite reasonable at around about $100 for the set for the 4-pack. Another great feature that comes with the AIR 3 is being able to transfer power from the remaining batteries that have the least power to the one that has the most power. It's a a system called power accumulation, which could mean it can give you an extra flight when you have no charging source with you. Looking back at the Air 2S, one of the features this drone had was the ability to pan the camera sideways. I don't think that's ever appeared on a drone since. All in all, for me, the Air 3, in my humble opinion, is a fantastic piece of kit and the perfect companion for the Mini 4 Pro, being able to capture epic shots from far and having the 4 Pro for the less restricted areas. As the old saying goes, what's the best drone? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it the Mini 4 Pro, the Mini 3 Pro? And the answer is, it's the one that you're flying. At the end of the day, I bought this drone, as you know from the last video. It was a special birthday to me, and I was able to buy the Air 3, something that I didn't consider buying when it was first released. In my humble opinion, it's fantastic. I've only been flying it for a couple of weeks now, 2-3 weeks, but I think it's absolutely superb. So in a nutshell, I didn't make this video to influence you to buy this drone. That is entirely up to you. Like I say, it was a birthday gift, and I'm so glad that the family had a bit of a whip round, and they enabled me to buy this great drone. Like I said earlier in the video, a great companion for the Mini 4 Pro. Take this one and this one out. That's all you really need. To be fair, you've got this one for flying in your less restricted areas, and this one in the open countryside where I do most of my flying anyway. So there we are in a nutshell. That's the video. Hope you found something useful out of it. If you have, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos that I've chosen for you. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.